Hello, we're going to do some review here to get into economic systems. I know we started this unit. This will sort of be a refresher and get us sort of in a place where we can move forward and finish it as we are doing from our homes. And I'm going to get off screen so you can see a little bit better. Economic systems. Basic definition is a review. An economic system describes how a country's economy is organized because of the problem of scarcity. Now, scarcity is that idea that there's never enough of something to satisfy all conceivable human wants. So it's scarce. Every country needs a system to determine how to use its productive resources. An economic system must answer these three basic questions. What to produce, like what kinds of goods and services should be produced, how to produce, what productive resources are used to produce goods and services, and for whom to produce, who gets to have the goods and services. The way a society answers these questions determines its economic system. So there are really four types of economic systems: traditional economy, command economy, market economy, and a mixed economy, which is really a market and command economy. A traditional economy we can think of as an economic system in which economic decisions are based on customs and beliefs. People will make what they've always made and will do the same work their parents did. Exchange of goods is done through bartering, which is trading without using money. Who decides what to produce? People follow their customs and make what their ancestors made. Who decides how to produce goods and services? People grow and make things the same way that their ancestors did. And for whom are the goods and services produced? People in the village, small town who need them. Traditional economy. These examples are like villages in Africa and maybe South America, Inuit tribes in Canada. Those are all the basic ones that you could think of as a traditional economy. A command system where the government makes all economic decisions and owns most of the property. Governmental planning groups determine such things as the prices of goods and services and the wages of workers. This system has not been very successful, and more countries are abandoning it. Who decides what to produce in this command economy? Government makes all the economic decisions. Who decides how to produce goods and services? Government decides how to make goods and services. And for whom are the goods and services produced? Whomever the government decides to give them to. So usually people in the government or people who are friendly to the government and support the government. Countries with communist governments have command economies, and some examples are Cuba, former Soviet Union, now known as Russia, and North Korea. Germany and Russia have moved away from having a command economy since '91, but there's still a lot of influence and control there. All right, now, market economy, an economic system in which economic decisions are guided by the changes in prices that occur as individual buyers and sellers interact in the marketplace. Example, based on what the people want and how much they're willing to pay. Most of the resources are owned by private citizens. Economic decisions are based on free enterprise, meaning competition between companies. Market economy, who decides what to produce? Businesses base decisions on supply and demand and free enterprise. Who decides how to produce goods and services? Businesses decide how to produce goods. And for whom are the goods and services produced? Consumers. Market economy. There are no truly pure market economies, but the United States is pretty close. You think about a mixed economy as really a market and command economy, which is mixed. There are no pure command or market economies. To some degree, all modern economies exhibit characteristics of both systems and are often referred to as mixed economies. Most economies are closer to one type of economic system than the other, and when businesses own most resources and determine what and how to produce, but the government regulates certain industries, it becomes sort of mixed. In a mixed economy, who decides what to produce? Really businesses. And who decides how to produce goods and services? Businesses, but the government can regulate certain industries. And for whom are the goods and services, producing things? It's consumers. In a mixed economy, most democratic countries fall in this category because there are no truly pure market or command economies. Examples might be Brazil or Mexico or Canada or the United Kingdom. Which economic system is best? The market system is proven to be best because it promotes the goals of growth, freedom, and efficiency. Citizens are free to own their own property and use it in the most efficient and profitable way. Command and traditional systems sometimes offer more security, but are not nearly as strong as efficient growth, freedom, and environmental quality that you'd see in some other ones. That's our review, and we look forward to talking to you more.